Today, we embark on a profound journey into the realm of spiritual awakening and self-discovery. Our exploration revolves around a captivating idea that some of us are like sealed gods, possessing untapped potential and a higher purpose waiting to be realized. This concept is not just a metaphor but a gateway to understanding our true essence and the path to enlightenment. Imagine for a moment that within each of us lies a dormant power, a divine spark, sealed away by layers of worldly concerns and material pursuits. This power, inherent in our being, is akin to that of a god, limitless, pure, and enlightened. However, for most of us, this potential remains concealed, like a treasure waiting to be unearthed. The journey to unseal this divine aspect within us is not a simple task. It requires introspection, courage, and the willingness to transcend the ordinary. The moment we start to peel away the layers of our metaphorical seals, our biases, fears, and ego-driven desires, we begin to glimpse the magnificence of our true nature. This unsealing is akin to a spiritual awakening, where we realize that our existence is not confined to the physical realm or the mundane aspects of life. We start to perceive that we are part of something much larger, a cosmic dance of energy and consciousness. This realization is the first step towards achieving enlightenment, a state where we transcend worldly concerns and embrace a higher state of being. But what does it mean to truly understand the nature of the world and oneself? This question lies at the heart of our quest for enlightenment. The world, in its essence, is a complex interplay of energies and forces, both seen and unseen. Our understanding of it is often limited to what our senses perceive and what our minds can comprehend. However, true wisdom and enlightenment lie beyond these sensory experiences and intellectual graspings. They reside in the realm of inner realization and connection with higher dimensions. This understanding is not about accumulating knowledge or material wealth. It's about experiencing a profound shift in consciousness. To embark on this journey of self-discovery, one must look inward, to the core of their being. It's a process of unraveling the layers of conditioning and societal constructs that have shaped our perception of ourselves and the world. As we delve deeper into our inner world, we begin to connect with our true essence, a state of pure consciousness, unbounded by physical limitations or ego-driven desires. This connection with our higher self opens the doors to true wisdom, a wisdom that is intuitive, all-encompassing, and in harmony with the universe. It's a state where complex problems seem to simplify, and human desires find their true fulfillment. But how do we tap into this higher wisdom and energy? The answer lies in the practice of spirituality. Spiritual practice is not about adhering to a set of rituals or beliefs. It's about cultivating a connection with the divine aspect within us. It's a journey of transformation, where we align our thoughts, actions, and intentions with our higher purpose. The significance of spiritual practice cannot be overstated. It's a pathway to tapping into higher energies and inspiration. Throughout history, various philosophical and spiritual teachings have guided seekers on this path. For instance, the Tao Te Ching, an ancient Chinese text, offers profound insights into the nature of existence and the art of living in harmony with the Tao, the universal principle. Similarly, the Heart Sutra, a key scripture in Mahayana Buddhism, explores the concept of emptiness and the interconnectedness of all things. These teachings, and many others, serve as beacons, illuminating the path towards enlightenment. As we engage in spiritual practices, be it meditation, mindfulness, prayer, or contemplation, we begin to experience a shift in our awareness. We become more attuned to the subtleties of life, the ebb and flow of energies around us. We start to perceive the world not just through our physical eyes but through our spiritual eye, the third eye, as it's often called. This higher level of perception allows us to see beyond surface appearances, to the essence of things. It's a vision that transcends the limitations of the physical world and connects us with the realm of pure consciousness. In this state, we are no longer bound by the constraints of time and space. We experience a sense of oneness with all of existence. As we continue to practice and deepen our connection with our higher self, we begin to embody the qualities of an enlightened being. We live in the present moment, fully aware and engaged with life. We are no longer swayed by external circumstances or the opinions of others. Our actions are guided by wisdom and compassion, and our presence becomes a source of inspiration and peace to those around us. In this state of enlightenment, we realize that the greatest wealth and fulfillment come not from external achievements but from the richness of our inner world. We find joy in simplicity, contentment in being, and a profound sense of gratitude for the miracle of existence. As we journey through life, let us remember that the path to enlightenment is not a destination but a continuous process of growth and discovery. It's a path that requires dedication, patience, and an open heart. But the rewards are immeasurable, a life of peace, purpose, and profound connection with the universe. So, let us embrace this journey with enthusiasm and curiosity. Let us explore the depths of our being and unlock the divine potential that lies within. For in doing so, we not only transform ourselves but also contribute to the elevation of consciousness in the world, wisdom that resides within. Let's turn our attention to the concept of levels of perception. This idea is crucial in understanding how we perceive the world and ourselves, and how this perception shapes our reality. In our everyday lives, we rely heavily on our physical senses, especially our eyes, to navigate the world. We trust what we see, often taking it as the ultimate truth. However, what if I told you that there's more to perception than meets the eye? That beyond our physical sight lies a deeper, more profound way of seeing, a spiritual perception. This spiritual perception, often referred to as the spiritual eye or the third eye, allows us to see beyond surface appearances. It's not about seeing with our physical eyes, but with our inner vision. This level of perception opens us to the deeper truths of existence, to the interconnectedness of all things, and to the subtle energies that animate the universe. Developing this spiritual eye is not an easy task. It requires us to move beyond our conditioned ways of seeing and thinking. It asks us to question our assumptions and to look deeper into the nature of reality. This journey of developing our spiritual perception is a journey of awakening, of becoming aware of the vastness and the mystery of existence. But why is this important? Because most people live confined by their limited perspective and material desires. We often get caught up in the pursuit of wealth, status, and sensory pleasures, believing that these will bring us happiness and fulfillment. However, this pursuit often leaves us feeling empty and unfulfilled. This is where the concept of the third eye comes into play. The third eye represents a higher level of perception, a gateway to a state of enlightenment. When we activate our third eye, we begin to see the world and ourselves in a new light. We start to understand that true happiness and fulfillment come not from external achievements, but from an inner state of peace and contentment. Enlightenment, then, is not about acquiring more knowledge or possessions. It's about simplifying our lives, about finding joy in the present moment, and about connecting with the deeper essence of who we are. It's a state where complex problems seem to dissolve, and human desires find their true satisfaction. But to reach this state of enlightenment, we must first let go of our attachment to words and concepts. We often get trapped in the web of language, believing that words can fully capture the essence of our experiences. However, words are just pointers, symbols that can never fully encompass the richness and complexity of reality. Letting go of this attachment allows us to experience life more directly, without the filter of language and concepts. It opens us to a more intuitive way of understanding, where knowledge arises from direct experience rather than intellectual analysis. This process of letting go is not about rejecting language or concepts altogether. Rather, it's about recognizing their limitations and using them as tools, not as ultimate truths. It's about finding a balance between the rational mind and the intuitive heart, between the known and the unknown. As we cultivate this balance, we begin to experience a sense of freedom and expansiveness. we no longer feel confined by our limited perspectives or material desires. We start to live in a state of openness and wonder, where every moment is an opportunity for discovery and growth. This journey towards enlightenment and the awakening of the third eye is a journey of transformation. It's a path that leads us to a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. It's a journey that requires patience, perseverance, and an open heart. Living in the present moment is the essence of true enlightenment. An enlightened person exists in a state of grace, fully immersed in the now, unswayed by the past or future. This state of being is not just a concept. It's a profound experience of harmony with the universe and oneself. Imagine a life where each moment is lived fully, where the worries of the past and the uncertainties of the future no longer hold sway. This is the life of an enlightened individual, a life rooted in the present, where every experience is embraced with openness and mindfulness. But achieving this state is not without its challenges. In the pursuit of spiritual growth, many encounter obstacles that can lead to suffering and confusion. It's a paradox of the spiritual path. The journey that promises peace and joy can sometimes bring pain and turmoil. This is often because, as we delve deeper into spiritual practice, we confront our inner demons, our unresolved issues, and the layers of conditioning that have shaped our perception of reality. The key to transcending this suffering lies in understanding its nature. Suffering, in many spiritual traditions, is seen as a catalyst for growth. It's a signal that something within us needs to be addressed, healed, or released. The path to a higher dimensional world is not about avoiding suffering but about learning from it, transforming it into wisdom and insight. Different spiritual paths offer various ways to navigate these challenges. Some emphasize meditation and mindfulness, teaching us to observe our thoughts and emotions without attachment. Others focus on devotion and surrender, encouraging us to trust in a higher power and let go of our need to control. Yet, all paths converge on the same truth, that true peace and happiness come from within, not from external circumstances. As we embark on this journey, it's important to remember that wisdom and spiritual insight are not always well received in society. Those who walk the path of enlightenment often see the world differently. They possess a perspective that transcends the ordinary, and their self-sufficiency can be intimidating to others. Society, with its focus on material success and conformity, may find it difficult to understand or accept the truths that spiritual seekers embrace. This disconnect can be challenging for those on the spiritual path. It can lead to feelings of isolation or misunderstanding. But it's also a testament to the transformative power of spiritual practice. It's a sign that you are moving beyond the limitations of conventional thinking and experiencing a deeper, more authentic way of being. As we conclude our exploration, I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to all of you who have joined me on this journey. Your openness and willingness to delve into the depths of spiritual awakening are commendable. I encourage you to share your insights and experiences, to spread the light of wisdom and understanding. Your contributions can inspire others and create ripples of positive change in the world. Remember, the path of enlightenment is not a solitary journey. It's a collective movement towards a higher consciousness, a world where compassion, wisdom, and inner peace prevail. So, let's continue to support each other, to share our light, and to build a community of enlightened beings. Thank you for your presence, your engagement, and your commitment to personal and spiritual growth. May your journey be filled with joy, ease, and profound fulfillment. May you live confidently in the present moment, in harmony with the universe and yourself. And may your path be illuminated with the light of wisdom and love.